We're going to travel from the sun all the way out to the Kuiper Belt and learn some fun facts about the planets in our local galactic neighborhood. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's blast off to our closest star, the sun. Our sun is a 4.5 billion years old star. A hot glowing ball of hydrogen and helium at the center of our solar system. The sun is about 150 million kilometers from Earth, and without its energy, life as we know it could not exist here on our home planet. The sun is a star. There are lots of stars in the universe, but the sun is the closest one to Earth, and it's the only one in our solar system. It is the center of our solar system. The sun is a hot ball of glowing gases. It keeps our planet warm enough for living things to grow. It gives us light so we can see. The hottest part of its sun is its core, where temperatures top 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. The sun's activity, from its powerful eruptions to a steady stream of charged particles it sends out, influences the natures of space throughout the solar system. Planets orbit the sun. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. The Dwarf Planet, Ceres, and Makemake, Haumea, Eris, Pluto also orbit the sun. That looks like our first stop, the first planet, Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system. It's a little bigger than Earth's moon. It is the closest planet to our sun, but it's actually not the hottest. Along with Venus, Earth, and Mars, Mercury is one of the rocky planets. It has a solid surface that is covered with craters like our moon. It has a thin atmosphere, and it doesn't have any moons. Mercury likes to keep things secret. Mercury spins slowly compared to Earth. So, one day lasts a long time. It takes 59 Earth days to make one full rotation. But a year on Mercury goes fast because it's the closest planet to our sun. It goes around the sun in just 88 Earth days. It is unlikely that life as we know it could survive on Mercury due to solar radiation and extreme temperatures. Runaway greenhouse gas fact, and the hottest planet in our solar system. Venus, our second planet on our journey. Venus is the second planet from our sun, and Earth's closest planetary neighbor. Even though Mercury is closer to the sun, Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system. Its thick atmosphere is full of the greenhouse gas carbon dioxide, CO2. It has clouds of sulfuric acid. The atmosphere traps heat, making it feel like a furnace on a surface. It's so hot on Venus that metal lead would melt. Surface temperatures on Venus are 900 degrees Fahrenheit. Venus is sometimes called Earth's twin because it's similar in size and structure. But planets are very different in other ways. In addition to being extremely hot, Venus is unusual because it spins in the opposite direction of Earth and most other planets. And it also has a very slow rotation, making it stay longer than it's here. Venus rotates very slow on its axis. One day on Venus lasts 243 Earth days. The planet orbits the sun faster than Earth. However, 1 year on Venus takes about 225 Earth days, making a Venusian day longer than its year. Earth, the only home we know, and number 3 on our list.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I
Every
think to
plant and
myself,
animal that has ever lived, that we know of, has lived on Earth. Well, Earth is the 5th largest planet in our solar system. It is the only one with liquid water on its surface.
of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself,
Earth is special because it's an ocean planet with water covering 70% of its surface.
the colors of the rainbow, so pretty.
Earth's atmosphere is made mostly of nitrogen and has plenty of oxygen for us to breathe. The atmosphere also protects us from incoming meteors, most of which break up before they can hit the surface.
Really say I love you.
The circumference of our planet is about 40,000 kilometers, and it's not a perfect sphere. Earth has an uneven gravitational field. Earth is a terrestrial planet, like Mercury, Venus, and Mars. Mountain glaciers have an impact on Earth's shape, and it's about 4.54 billion years old. It's worth protecting because so far, there's nowhere else for us to live in the universe.
That was Louis B. Armstrong, the great Satchmo.
Pluto for approaches the 4th planet and next possible destination for humanity, Mars. Mars is the 4th planet from our sun, a dusty, cold desert world with a very thin atmosphere. Mars is also a dynamic planet with seasons, polar ice caps, canyons with extinct volcanoes, and evidence that it was even more active in the past. Mars is named after the Roman god of war and has 2 moons called Deimos and Phobos. Mars is smaller than Earth, with a diameter of 6,786 kilometers. But each day that passes, we learn more about Mars. NASA's rovers continue to explore the Martian frontier, sending information back to Earth and we learn constantly. Who knows what we'll find out tomorrow? the asteroid belt. Oh wait, what's that? Is that a planet? It's too small though. Hold on a second. It's Ceres, the first of our dwarf planets. Dwarf Planet Ceres is the largest object in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, and it's the only dwarf planet located in the inner solar system. Called an asteroid for many years. Ceres is so much bigger and so different from its rocky neighbors that scientists classify it as a dwarf planet in 2006. Ceres is named for the Roman goddess of corn and harvest. The word cereal comes from the same name. Whoa, that's huge! Really huge! It must be Jupiter, the fifth planet we'll see. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun. It is the largest planet from our solar system. More than twice as massive as all the other planets combined. It's similar to a star, but it never got big enough to start burning. Jupiter is covered in swirling cloud stripes. It has big storms, like the Great Red Spot, which has been going for hundreds of years. Jupiter is a gas giant and doesn't have a solid surface. But it may have a solid inner core, about the size of Earth. Jupiter also has rings, but are too faint to see very well. Jupiter is more than 460 million kilometers from the Sun. One Jupiter year equals 4,333 Earth days. Jupiter has 53 named moons. Oh, it's so pretty. Number 6 is the serious cool Saturn. Saturn isn't the only planet that has rings, but it definitely has the most beautiful ones. The rings we see are made of groups of tiny ringlets that surround Saturn. They're made of chunks of ice and rock. Like Jupiter, Saturn is mostly a ball of hydrogen and helium. 9 Earths side by side and almost span Saturn's diameter. That doesn't include Saturn's rings. Saturn has 83 moons, with 63 confirmed and named. The Cassini spacecraft gathered data that suggests Enceladus, one of Saturn's moons, contains most of the ingredients that are essential to life on Earth. Brr, it's getting cold out here. I better put in my tube. Shoot. Oh, wait. Oh, wow, that's cool, Blue. It must be the first ice giant. And our 7th planet, Uranus. Uranus is made out of water, methane, and ammonia, fluids with a small rocky center. Its atmosphere is made of hydrogen and helium like Jupiter and Saturn, but it also has methane. The methane makes Uranus blue. Uranus also has faint rings. The inner rings are narrow and dark. The outer rings are brightly colored and easier to see. Like Venus, Uranus rotates in the opposite direction as most other planets. And unlike any other planet, Uranus rotates on its side. 1 year on Uranus equals 40,687 Earth days, or about 84 years. Uranus has 27 known moons, and they are named after characters from the works of William Shakespeare and Alexander Pope. Hey, didn't we just see? Hold on, that's not Uranus again. Oh, it's the other ice giant Neptune, the last official planet on our list at number 8. Neptune is dark, cold, and very windy. It's the last of the planets in our solar system. It's more than 30 times as far from the sun as Earth is. Neptune is very similar to Uranus. It's made out of thick soup of water, ammonia, and methane over an Earth-sized solid center. Its atmosphere is made of hydrogen, helium, and methane. The methane gives Neptune the same blue color as Uranus. Neptune has 6 rings, but they're very hard to see. Because of Dwarf Planet Pluto's elliptical orbit, Pluto is sometimes closer to the Sun and us than Neptune is. Neptune is 2.78 billion kilometers from the Sun. Whoa, more asteroids. We must be entering the Kuiper Belt. That means it's time for the Dwarf Planets. A dwarf planet is a small planetary mass object that is the direct orbit of the Sun. Smaller than any of the 8 classical planets, still world in its own right. There may be hundreds more in our solar system, but for now, these are the ones we know of. They are Ceres, Makemake, Haumea, Eris, Pluto. 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 We already met Ceres earlier, so let's meet the other dwarf planets. Introducing Makemake! Along with fellow dwarf planets, Pluto, Eris, and Haumea, Makemake is located in the Kuiper Belt, a donut-shaped region of icy bodies beyond the orbit of Neptune. Slightly smaller than Pluto, Makemake is the second brightest object in the Kuiper Belt, as seen from Earth, while Pluto is the brightest. It takes about 305 Earth years for this dwarf planet to make one trip around the sun. It takes sunlight 6 hours and 20 minutes to travel from the sun to Makemake. Makemake's first name was Easter Bunny. Seriously, look it up. Next up, Haumea. Haumea is roughly the same size as Pluto. It is one of the fastest rotating large objects in our solar system. Fast spin distorts Haumea's shape, making this dwarf planet look like a football or an egg. Haumea is named after the Hawaiian goddess of fertility. Haumea takes 285 Earth years to make one trip around the sun. As Haumea orbits the sun, it completes one rotation, making it one of the fastest rotating large objects in our solar system. Then we have Eris. Eris is one of the largest known dwarf planets in our solar system. It's about the same size as Pluto, but it's 3 times further from the sun, orbiting out in the scattered disk beyond the Kuiper Belt. Eris takes 557 Earth years to make one trip around the sun. The plane of Eris's orbit is well out of the plane of the solar system's planets. As Eris orbits the sun, it completes one rotation every 25.9 hours, similar to ours. The last on our list, the once proud smallest planet, before it got downgraded. Pluto! I have a letter here from Pluto. I'll read it to everyone. Just 1 second. What does it say? Oh yeah. Thanks a lot, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Pluto is very small. We don't have the width of the United States. And its biggest moon, Charon, is about half the size of Pluto. Almost all the planets travel around the sun in a nearly perfect circle. But not Pluto. It takes an oval-shaped path with the sun nowhere near its center. What's more, its path is quite tilted compared to the planets. Pluto orbits the sun about 5.8 billion kilometers away on average, about 40 times as far as Earth. A year on Pluto is 248 Earth years. A day on Pluto lasts 153 hours, or about 6 Earth days. That's a media galactic neighborhood, our source, our home, or just a small village in a large galactic area, the Milky Way. We're only scratching the surface. Seriously? I hope you had fun learning with me. I had a lot of fun learning and making this video. I'm Davis the Science Kid, and thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. I'm Davis Peters, the Science Kid. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's pick something a little smaller and less time consuming than our solar system. I mean, come on!